Alright guys, we're hopping into Iron Banner finally. Not gonna lie, I tried a couple games off stream to get some of the armor to kind of like, oh god, I don't even know what the word is. I tried a couple games off stream just to try to get myself used to the way that Iron Banner plays, and oh my goodness, if I was not here having to be forcing myself to play this game mode, I would not be playing this game mode. There is definitely a meta shift in Iron Banner, especially this kind of game mode where the control points are even worse than in traditional Iron Banner. People just save their supers to capture zones, especially like the overtime zone that shows up in the middle, and everybody's just abusing barricades, unfortunately. It is what it is, though. What can you do? I don't know how long we'll be playing, and I don't know what kind of video this will be when we ultimately upload it to the channel. We'll probably just pick some of the best games we have from the stream and see exactly where those go. I don't know much longer we'll be playing either. I played a couple games the other day after the reset happened, but I think I just need the cloak and the boots. So we'll play for at least a bit until we either A, get the cloak and boots, or B, just reset our rank high enough to get a bunch of loot near the end of this. But, yeah, I mean, the game mode is whatever, but unfortunately the bugginess of this game mode, on top of Bungie just being away and not maintaining their server stability and doing patch notes and balance patches, is just really causing some stress on the game right now. So, it is what it is, what can you do? But we'll give it our best shot and see what happens and what's the best thing we can do about it.
Iron Banner.
Oh yeah, the bugginess is already starting. We're having trouble just loading in with the rest of the players. Oh my god.
Whose fighting spirit will survive the day?
Big oof. I don't like how this is already starting.
Zone C captured. Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone B captured. Zone advantage.
Woo! Oh man. I already don't like somehow some of the players are moving.
Zone C lost. Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone B lost.
Think we just had a teammate lag out, or I think we just had someone desync while they were getting killed.
Zone A captured. 2 zones are yours.
We're trying our best. I'll go over my build because this is definitely not the same revision 0 I had from earlier when we recrafted it. It's definitely a more PvP build right now, but I'll show it off once the game's actually over.
Zone A lost.
Trying to push in on zones.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
That dude was supposed to deal reduced damage, but I guess me and him swapping shots, he was able to still out-damage me for some reason. My team is stuck outside, and no one's really pushing up here. Yeah.
You've lost the lead.
This map, for this type of game mode, for this type of Iron Banner, this map is far, far too small for stuff like this. This should be a 5v5 or even a 4v4 kind of map. Really got to try to get in there and just push in. Oh, man. I think I got a kill with that, glaive. I'm not too sure. We'll see. It doesn't look like anybody has any zones quite yet, or any supers quite yet. We captured the zone, we just gotta defend it now. I think I just got 2-tapped, I don't understand it. We have supers, now's the time to use it. I was gonna say, I think my Silence the Squall is just close enough onto the bubble to do something about it. But yeah, they're just throwing down a bubble on top of it. Silence the Squall can't break the bubble, unfortunately. And we can shoot it all we want, but we can't break it either.
Return to the fight.
Trying to back up away from this, but man, am I just getting stuck on geometry now. This is a pretty good example of why this game mode kind of doesn't work, with the teams being as aggressive as they have to be, and with the maps being as small as they are. This kind of makes it very difficult to push in and do anything. I want to use the glaive because I'm just trying to level it up, but the glaive is probably not the best weapon to have as a secondary. Oh, come on, my teammate was right behind me. Oh, he got... How did he get one bursted, and then I got killed with the second burst? What? Yeah, it's part of the problem now with trying to jump in like this, because everyone is just... There's just really we're having a really hard time here to trying to get in. Like, nobody on either team, or nobody on this team can get in on this other team. I'm getting like 1 kill for every kill I'm trading for. And I'm trying to get in and try to break their lines, but they are spawning just right on top of the zones. I don't have a Silence and Squall to shoot in there right now. My team has a bubble. I tried jumping out of that. Yeah, I tried jumping out of that, but we weren't able to get it. Yes. Classic dilemma. We put a bubble down to try to capture the point. They put a bubble down to try to capture the point.
The hunt has ended. Three minutes left. Opponent claims Zone C.
Trying here, I'm trying. For every 2 or 3 people I kill, I'm getting killed by the 4th dude. It's a shame. We really can't do anything. This team is really just stuck outside. I keep trying to push indoors to try to capture a zone, but I'm, again, just running into where, like, I'm killing 1 or 2 different guys, and I am just getting killed by the 3rd dude. And people are just, you know, throwing down barricades, rifts. We just can't put up a foothold anywhere.
That's 2. Can't win them all.
Yeah, I tried. Couldn't do much. But yeah, that's the...
What have you learned?
That is unfortunately the Iron Banner experience I've been having so far since the game has been like this. Not, I was gonna say 9 score. Oh, it doesn't even show us like I did not kill just 9 people because my KD went up from a 0.3 or 1.3 to a 1.5, so that's a massive jump in KD. So I was killing a lot of people, but apparently the score we had was 9, which was probably the amount of time we spent on top of a zone capturing it. Although it's really hard for a hunter to stay on top of a zone when you can just be a Titan, throw down a bubble, and just stand inside of it and get a crazy amount of score. What can you do, though? I really wish that Iron Banner was just like a Slayer game mode for a change. It's been a really long time since Iron Banner was just Slayer or Deathmatch or anything like that. But it's whatever. And that map just kind of sucks for a 6v6. I'd rather play on Disjunction before that map, actually. Because at least on Disjunction you have room to move and maneuver. Oh yeah. Revision 0. I was curious to see if I can find a better version of the PvP build. So we have Arrowhead Break, High Cal Rounds, Eye of the Storm, Under Pressure, and we're using the Heavy Burst right now. We probably could go with the Light Burst, but the Heavy Burst seems to be doing just fine. Actually, let's try a game with the Light Burst. Dropped Fastball, using the Lighter Burst this time around, and we switched to Gambler's Dodge versus Marksman Dodge. Looks like we only have 5 people on this team.
You're ready for what comes.
Oh my goodness, Burnout again.
You captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A.
Oh my goodness, there is far, far more PlayStation players on this team than there is actual Xbox. I think it's me and 2 other guys.
Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost.
Yeah, I already don't like the team we're playing against. Unfortunately, we're playing against... This is basically a PlayStation lobby, unfortunately. It would have been nice if I could play just Xbox players only. Why?
Opponent took the lead.
Goodness, I am on this thing for the longest time, and it's going to take me forever to try to capture the zone before I get killed.
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing. Zone advantage is yours. That's 2.
Ah, yes, rubber banding. That guy was able to lunge super far forward and then kill me and then go back to his position. Oh, it's because he's a PlayStation player. And they were able to capture that zone in like 5 seconds in the time it took me to respawn, where I was on that zone by myself. It took me forever to capture the zone. Ah, yes. That's exactly why Iron Banner is not going very well, because stuff like that just randomly happens. PlayStation players, for sure, they're definitely not cheating. And people, I don't like complaining, but holy hell, that was disgusting. I got killed by somebody on the other side of the room through a wall, and he was just walking casually forward.
Down.
Man, I just really got bursted down, like, with one burst. There we go, my teammates were able to take that zone pretty fast.
Zone C captured. 2 zones are yours. That's 2.
I'm really, like, getting, like, one bursted from something. I don't even know what is happening. And they're able to take our zone super fast.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, that guy took way too long to shoot his rocket launcher. Had to toss it. We forced them off. My Silence's Squall is forcing them off of it. Man, this dude is really just laying in on the trigger. I mean, we have a lot of supers flying, but nothing is really coming of it right now. Just touch it, just touch it.
10 seconds.
There we go.
Let the wolves.
Wow, we actually spawned inside, not outside.
You captured Zone C.
Oh man, this guy really just. This guy is just walking through damage, and he is not dying. Oh boy.
5 minutes remain. Zone
This guy's
C.
apparently invincible.
Claim Zone A. Zone B captured. Zone C captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
I need to just get out of outside and try to go back inside with my team. They are capturing these zones so fast. It is crazy. That guy glitched through the wall.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
We have all 3 zones for a little bit.
I've only seen Aphrodite do that.
Trying to keep him outside. I don't think we're close to another super. We don't. Our super. Oh, I guess we are. I guess our super regen is not great, but it's also not terrible. I think this guy was already shooting at the wall before I rounded the corner. Yeah, because he's just, like, tossing grenades.
3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have them. Together, nothing can stop you. I've only seen Aphrodite do better.
We were able to capture the zone at least. This team's a little bit more well-coordinated than the last team, because they're able to actually get in and do something about it. Despite the fact that this team, or the enemy team, seemingly is either lag-switching, or they have just god-tiered connection to where they can just shoot through walls. Not too sure what to do about that. We definitely don't want the outside point.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Opponent claims Zone B. Victory is yours. The original Iron Lords may be gone, but I can see the future is safe in your hands.
Better game. See, like, again, I killed a bunch of people, but the zones we captured is because I was literally standing on top of the zones. Not a big fan of how the scoring works, because it makes it seem like if you don't at least stand on your zone while you're doing stuff, you're literally not contributing to your team. I need to get out of this lobby, because I don't want to play with that team again. Come on. I can't back out. Oh my goodness. I literally cannot leave the queue. It will not let me leave. Bungie, your server's stability has gone down the drain. I don't know why or how it could have gone so bad with them not actively looking at their server status and their maintenance, but apparently it has. It's just gone straight to the floor.